Greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm really this is just to basically say that I'm really excited that I'm finally back into my Twitter account. That was I was like I've never really been obsessed with Twitter, but it's just that like it was during a time of a lot of things going on in 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 current events as well as like my stories and stuff, and so I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't get into my Twitter account. And so it took a week where I was like basically only able to get into my Twitter account through YouTube, posting a YouTube video and being on unfollowers.com. And I like Facebook too, but Facebook is kind of like it's not as much fun. It's not as much action. You know, you get like more. I don't know. It's kind of like Facebook and Google Plus are like going home to rest. They're like residential social media where you kind of like go home to settle, whereas Twitter and YouTube are more like recreational social media, sort of like where you go out to play. And so that's kind of how it is. But anyway, yeah. So some of you might be wondering why it took me so long to kind of like I don't know, like I've been a little bit slow to like tweet and respond to stuff or whatever. And well, it's a combination of things. I have been working on some projects. We're working on the horror comedy TV show series. We're working on the what's the other one? Crap. We've been working on the mainly right now we're on the deadline for the horror one, but we're also working on the superhero, the epic action adventure fantasy superhero one that I wrote. That's a movie franchise. Um and and then there's some other things that we're working on as well. Um there's another one that's sort of I don't know. I kind of want all the things that I primarily am the main writer and developer of to be books first before we turn them into movies. But we'll see how that works out because the studio is sort of not a well, I don't know. We could do books there too. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. We'll figure it out. But anyway, so I already had that going on, and Thanksgiving, birthday, now Christmas, and so like I had to do all these gifts and stuff for people or cards for people and stuff. So that kind of was like time consuming, and I still haven't wrapped a bunch of stuff, so I still have stuff to do. And so basically, I just got tired. I just got tired because social media, as fun as it is, it's very consuming. Like it's addictive, exhausting, draining, and just consumes all your time. I've delayed certain deadlines for certain things that I had to do like too many times because of Twitter. So so I think that in 2015, when the new year comes in January, I'm gonna have to slow down with the social media because I'm just not gonna have enough time because we have another project that we're adding on to the list of stuff that we're working on. I'm just not gonna have time, and I don't get paid to voice my opinion on stuff. Like I don't get. I mean, I know I get a lot of retweets and favorites, and I say a lot of smart stuff, and I say things articulately, and I form my thoughts well, and I have good content. But it's just that like nobody's paying me to do it, so I can't like spend all my time doing that. Like granted, I'm supposed to spend the majority of my time on the projects and the minority of my time on social media. And I would say that in December, it kind of became the opposite. So I don't really have time to do all that. And so this the end of this month is pretty much probably like you're gonna see like a big burst, and then January comes and I'm gonna be like, you don't really hear from me at all much. I mean, like I know that I still owe a lot of people messages, so if you if you feel like I've ignored you, don't, because I've ignored everyone, and it wasn't intentional. It was just sort of like I didn't have the energy. Like correspondence takes energy, and most of the time, people want something. And I know some people just want a connection with you, but it's kind of like, I guess I just didn't feel like I had that to really give per se. Like I'm too busy giving creatively to my projects and giving intellectually to, social media, content, basically. So it's kind of like that plus also giving, physically, cooking, cleaning, dealing with, the house and mom and everything. family and stuff, and the dog. So it's just sort of like I just didn't really have that in my arsenal to give, and I'm not really saying that I do now either. I'm just simply saying that I'm gonna try to do better at corresponding back to people in a timely fashion and at all. Sometimes I just don't respond at all, and then I come back and like it's like six months later, a year later, someone's like, "Wow, you're just now getting back to me." Wow. And I'm all like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean anything by it. It's just that, like, I have to focus my energies. Like, basically, I have to play to my strengths, is really what I'm trying to say. And, relationships and people, relationships aren't really, like, close up relationships aren't really my strength. Like, my strengths are really ideas. Like, I have a lot of, like, I have, like, a whole book full of, like, awesome ideas. And, like, a lot of people love those ideas. Like I haven't let anybody really read the whole thing, but like some people I like shown like a little, like given a glimpse of, and some people have tried to take my ideas. So like I know that I'm really good at ideas, and I'm also good at social media and technology, kind of social technology. Yeah, yeah, I'm good at that kind of thing. So those are kind of things that I kind of like, I tend to like play to my strengths, basically the spiritual creativity and the mental communication, those kind of things. Communication in sort of a generic way. I don't mean like personal relationship communication, because I need to work on that. But yeah, so I'll be trying to get back to you guys as soon as I have enough energy. Because I have so many messages, you don't understand. Like, you might think that you're, like, the only one that I'm, like, not talking to, but I have, like, hundreds of messages that I have to sort through. And most of it is, real people. Like, some of it might be, like, there might be a couple people over here who just want me to get involved in their campaign. Some people might be inviting me to something. There might be a couple people who, there might be like like there's a little bit of solicitation in there, but most of it is like real people just saying, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, crickets. And it's like, I don't read your note message and then leave it. It's just that once in a while I'll go through my Gmail to kind of see how many messages that I have, and like I'll be glimpsing through and see how many messages, and I might see like, "Hey, what's up?" whatever, and I'm like, ugh, all these people want to talk to me, and I'm like, I suck. So I'm sorry, but I'll work on it. I'm working on it. We all have our flaws. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But anyway, so yeah, so we're working on some projects for the studio that the deadline we're a little late on, but that's okay, because it's not bad late. It's just we're late for what we wanted. So it's not that we're not in trouble or anything. We wanted to be done a little sooner. And what else? Yeah, also, I know this is going to be a different video, but I just I was so annoyed at church the other day when this guy was sitting behind me talking all this crap, like, "Oh yeah, they're killing innocent cops now because all these violent guys are coming at these cops or whatever, like Tamir Rice and Eric Garner." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And and so he was like wrong, but then then my mom tells me like later on when I'm home, she's like, "Oh yeah, did you hear about the two cops that got shot in New York?" I'm like, "What?" And so I'm like, "No, I didn't know about that either." So it's like, my heart goes out to the family and the son of the family of both cops and the son of the one cop. I think only one of them had a son, and I'm really sorry that happened. But there's just so much to deal with, and just every few days is just another tragedy to have to talk about and like to have to deal with. It's overwhelming. So okay, so anyway, yeah, I have another video to talk about the police killing stuff, all that stuff. That's a separate video. It's not gonna be a long video. Sorry, but I just want to give you an update. I'm back into Twitter, and I just want to be known. Slow down. I just want it to be known that if anybody is expecting to see tweets from me that you're not getting from me because I tweeted more frequently earlier in the weeks or month or whatever, don't take it personally when I slow down tweeting, because once in a while I'll see somebody that looks kind of rejected or dejected on a deep level, like while I'm watching TV. And I don't know, I'm not saying I'm attributing it to me. I'm just saying that like I'll be like, I wonder if they were expecting me to tweet them and they're upset that I'm not. And I'll be like in the middle of like cooking or working on a project. I'll be doing something. And so it's kind of like I'm not able to really get involved in tweeting and consumed in that stuff. So I don't want anybody to get in trouble with their boss or whatever if, you know, you're whether it's cable news or whether it's a TV show that I watch, I don't want anybody getting in trouble because I'm not like because maybe I might be one of those people to watch, you know, to kind of like gauge what people are thinking. Or I don't know how each entity is, but listen, I love you all. Okay, even when I'm mad at you, I still love you. And if I'm not tweeting you, it's not your fault. Mostly, usually, sometimes once in a blue moon, it's for a reason. Sometimes, like if you're cussing, like you're saying GD, like putting God next to the word damn, I will I will unfollow you over that if you don't stop. If you just keep doing that kind of thing. Like if you just keep pissing me off even after I've asked you not to, like yeah, I will stop tweeting you. But like if it's just in general, like I haven't given you flack for anything. I haven't given you a reason. It's just that I'm busy. Like I do have a life. Like I can't be online like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not personal. And I know like, you know, I got some celebrity stalkers that I didn't know I had until now, and that's really cool. But like it's just that I like that there's a lot of, you know, I like being at the little Twitter party. I like being at the party. I like hosting the party. I like all that stuff. I like being a little cyber socialite. It's really fun. But I don't have time to do it all the time. Okay? And I'm not getting paid to do it, and I'm not rich yet, so I have to make a living. Okay? I know I look like I'm like 15, but I'm not. Okay? And I actually have responsibilities that need to be tended to. And so I can't like always just be, you know, always focused on you, on whether you're on TV or online or whatever. I have other things that I have to do. So I just want to say that you know I will try to tweet everybody that I can get back to this weekend. I know I missed a bunch of stuff. I missed some of my shows last week. I didn't even realize that Person of Interest was a new episode. I'm kind of I'm kind of like kicking myself that I didn't get back to them sooner because they finally brought Ninja Swag back. Ninja Swag Reese back. They made his hair darker again and let him do his thing. Finally, he's not old, so stop treating him like it. But anyway, so yeah, and I think what else is there? Let's see. The cable news people. I don't know what else to say about that. I guess I'll just have a separate video for that. And Daily Show was really cool. And I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff basically. I guess. I don't want this video to be too long though, because it's just an update video, so I shouldn't really run so long. I'm long-winded, sorry. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Unless I left some, did I leave something out? I feel like I'm leaving something out, and I can't remember what it is. I do that sometimes. Like I'll be thinking about something nonstop, and then as soon as it's time for me to say it to whoever I'm supposed to say it to, then I forget. I'm just like, and then I remember after it's too late. Ugh, I hate that when that happens. But yeah, like I don't want anybody getting in trouble or whatever. Or feeling bad because I just, you know, fell off the grid or whatever. It's not personal, okay? I have stuff to do. So, but yeah. So I guess that's it. If I remember anything else, I'll just make a separate video, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa, go Ramadan, and Happy Holidays, and I will talk to you soon. Yay! Happy Holidays. Love ya.